This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Hey, let's be honest. How many people fell on their ass yesterday?
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Are you all right?
No, I'm not all right.
Might I recommend going to Magna Babes in Sun Prairie and getting your ass Magna waved?
Well, I have a bump on my skull that's still there.
Oh, my God. You hit your head?
Yeah. Christy freaked out. She's like, don't nap. Because she was at work. She's like, don't nap. You'll never wake up. I'm like, I don't want to wake up. I've had it.
You ran to the couch. Can't fall asleep quick enough.
Close your eyes. She says, make it happen. No, I was... I know I'm not the only one that fell on their ass yesterday.
No, there is footage. People were posting their ring footage of them falling.
I wonder if I'm on ring. I think I was too far away. I pulled into the garage and I was going out to get my garbage bin. And because, it's Thursday and we do garbage. And I took 2 steps out and was airborne. Now, the sun on my street doesn't get around to my driveway till 3:34, something like that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know.
And well, that's a concern. And so it was still in the shadows. The top quarter of the driveway was still in the shadows, and it was like dark ice, So it looked like a shadow to me. Mm-hmm. I couldn't even tell. And double whammy, I was in my cowboy boots.
Yeah, that's...
I took 2 steps.
Not great for ice conditions.
Took 2 steps out, and the phone went that way. My glasses went that way.
Oh, no, Bubba.
My car keys went that way. Landed on the left hip, elbow, head. Right on.
Buddy.
Yeah. And I laid there, and it knocked the wind out of me.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I laid there, and I groaned. And I'll tell you, I understand how people break hips when they're any age. Any age. I understand it.
Yeah.
I thought I shattered my hip. I did. That's how hard I went down. I mean, I took karate for 7 years, and I've been kicked in the face, kicked in the balls, dropped on my ass, put down, stepped on, sat on. I'm a fairly decent big guy. And I stopped breathing for a second. It knocked the wind out of me.
Yeah.
And I never felt like that in 7 years of karate, getting kicked in the chest. And I struggled there for about 5 seconds. I was, I didn't panic, but I'm like, oh, crap. And then it leveled off. And to get off that whole area of ice, I had to crawl into the garage. I had to crawl my body into the garage to get off the ice.
Yeah.
Because I had my cowboy boots. So that sucks.
What did we learn about proper footwear today?
And
I'm sorry that happened to you. Yeah, that sucks.
It hurt. It still hurts.
Yeah, dude.
It still hurts.
I know. I get bucked off a 16.3 thoroughbred and get back to me.
I've been kicked off. I've been put off a few horses.
Yeah.
Under many circumstances. Never had the wind knocked out of me.
Yeah.
Like I did falling.
Well, and then the thing, like you get momentum with the ice. There's some sort of momentum that builds when you go ass over tea kettle. Maybe there's
a difference between getting thrown off a horse much higher, 5 feet, 6 feet up, and landing on dirt than there is landing on a driveway.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was not.
So the back of your head, how's the back of your head?
Oh, it's still got a bump right on the top, right up there where the bald spot's starting. Oh yeah, it'll make my hair grow back up there.
Ouchies.
So, anyways, I can't be the only one that.
No, you ain't.
I know our friend Mitch, who's getting married to somebody that works here at the station. I guess he went down yesterday too. I didn't get the details on that. Maybe Mitch ain't very smart. He throws himself on the ground sometimes. He just wails.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened to him, but for anybody that fell yesterday, I feel you, dudes.
Yeah.
It is brutal. And the only thing stops, I think, probably saved my head was just my elbow. Probably.
Well, and then that
stopped. It's so funny. What day was it this week? I said when it's icy out, I wear a Hans device. I needed a Hans device yesterday.
You did.
And a helmet.
And you didn't have one.
Less cowboy boots. No, just everything looked dry. It's so weird. And so that's my exciting day.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, no big deal.
I'm glad you made it through.
I don't know, what age do you need to be for your hip to actually break or shatter?
It all depends on how thick them bones are.
Because you hear, sure, okay, yeah, you're a little more brittle, but you hear people falling in their house, like on carpet or something, and they break their hip. So
yeah.
I assume when you're 80, your odds go way up. Brittle bones.
Sure. Yep. Or if you have bone deterioration, some sort of bone disease.
I just wanted to test out my freaking hardcore hip bones,
yeah,
man.
buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Cheese.
Everything's just fine.
Calcium. Oh, yeah.
So that's that. What else?
Man.
Yeah, it's a weird effing day. Hi, how's it going? Did you fall down?
A quick little did you know, actually, when they say, oh, Grandma fell and broke her hip, medically, they broke their hip. That's what made them fall.
Oh.
So I mean, there's some instances, obviously, where, yes, Grandma, they fell and they broke their hip or broke a bone or whatever. But statistically, medically speaking, they break their hip because of their brittle bones, and that's what causes them to fall, which could have a further injury or...
Did you know that? You didn't. I did not know that.
I did not know that.
So, it can hit the breaking point, stress point, standing up, and then down they go.
Correct, and then it's right. And I mean, you're right sometimes about the rugs and having a walker or cane or something. But,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
I never thought.
I feel
about
for you,
it.
JP. I hope you don't have a concussion, man.
I don't know. I didn't.
Today.
I didn't take a nap. I drank one of Trixie's beers. I thought, well, if I'm going to go,
yeah. No, you're cleared. That's actually the cure. You're done. You're good to go.
All right, thanks, man. All right,
Yeah,
I drank that
It's the official doctor of the JJO Morning Show.
I know. I took that 9% Lion beer from Sri Lanka. You didn't drink, and
Yeah.
I went in the house and I was aching, and the lower extremities were throbbing, and I'm like, F it, I'm having a beer.
Yeah.
So that calmed me down a little bit. So the hip breaks, and then you go down. That's
God damn.
depressing.
Yeah.
Life alert, my friend. I need a. Oh no, I'm gonna.
It's happening. Everybody, it's happening in real time.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
The Greg Behring of Johnny Danger.
Oh, you bite your whore tongue. I am going to start doing ad-libs for Life Alert, am I not?
You going to trade him out?
Yeah. Yes. I want to live. Lay in my own driveway, frozen to death. That's
yeah,
nice.
well, right.
Well, I laid there getting my air back in my lungs, and I was looking around. I don't know why. If I was looking for help for a second, or if anybody was out, nobody was out. Doors shut, blinds shut. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to lay here and freeze to death. This is going to be great.
Well, you start to, right, and then you're like, at least you're not 80.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I thought is I'm going to have to chew my own tongue off for sustenance. That's the first thing I thought. And then I thought, well, I could crawl to the garbage dumpster and maybe gnaw on a banana peel or something, whatever.
Usually your first thought is, where am I going to poop? So
Yeah. Well, I pooped. I pooped myself. Hi, did you fall down?
Good morning.
Hello.
Hey, Johnny.
Dude.
You don't need a life alert. You need a beer alert.
Oh, yeah.
That's
See,
right.
now think about that for a minute. If I would have went to the Club 51, I wouldn't have fallen. The ice would have melted by the time I got home.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right, dude. That's on me. I deviated from my regular schedule.
Yeah.
How'd you fall down? Hello?
I did not fall down, but I want to say a huge thank you to all the first responders and all of the plow truck drivers that were out, including, I'm including myself in that group, but that we were all out there salting and, put being out there because it was miserable.
Yeah.
And, it just, a lot of people woke up and were completely oblivious to what happened, overnight and just were carrying on their merry day like nothing ever happened. They don't know the real hell that was out there for 2 hours or 12 hours.
No.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was watching the scanner pages and I was like, holy smokes. Y'all had your hands full, that's for sure.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, I appreciate you, man. I do. We love you, man.
Yep. High fives.
Yeah.
All
Thanks,
right,
guys. Have a great day.
Thank you, brother. Yeah. True. They're out there laying salt. You don't even need it. No.
You need them little.
That boy right there, he's a lot smarter than he looks.
You need them.
He know what he's doing.
Them little things the ice things you put over your boots.
Oh, well, those are
Ice
those like
things.
carabiners or something? Isn't that what they climb Mount Everest with? What are those things called?
I don't know what they're not carabiners.
No,
Those are
that's the rope thing. What's the
I don't know.
ice?
They go over your shoe.
The shoe picks. I should have put on my. Yeah, you're right about that. I should have put on my snowshoes and went out around the yard, just for.
But like when it's that icy, like I don't think it really matters what shoe. I mean, those boots those are bad. Those are like wearing dress shoes.
Slicks.
Yeah,
just ice.
totally.
It's ice on ice.
Right. But I don't really think when it's that icy and it's.
I don't know if wearing
matter.
my Hokas would have made it less slipperier. I don't think.
You need them ice cleats.
I had no chance in cowboy boots. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, I didn't fall down, but I thought about how awkward it would have been for my girlfriend or neighbors to find me laying down in the driveway in Crocs and boxers.
You're. What did you say last week? Your what was frozen to the sidewalk? Your
labia.
Your labia. She has this fear that she's going to fall down and her labia is going to freeze to the sidewalk. Which
might
is
want to tuck those lips in.
Yes, tuck. That's what I said. I said you gotta tuck them lips in, man. Yeah. All right. Thanks, man.
Would that be the same as a ponytail?
Kind of.
Oh, tuck it in, man. Tuck it in. All right. Thanks, man.
Have a good day.
Oh, yeah. You're like a pilot. You gotta check your flaps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta make sure your flaps are at the right angle.
Yep.
Before you take off.
Critical deviation, dude.
Hello.
Make sure he's wearing a concussion helmet today, BS.
Yeah, you need your helmet.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so that's that. Be careful.
You should have had it on yesterday.
Take it very, very seriously. Hey, I guess you guys already know this. The owner of the Chicago Bears has died. Virginia Hallis McCaskey has died. 102 years old. I think she died yesterday. Virginia Hallis McCaskey, who inherited the Chicago Bears from her father, George Hallis, but avoided the spotlight during 4+ decades as the owner because of embarrassment. McCaskey's family announced through the team she died Thursday. She had owned the team since her dad's death in 1983. Wow, we're sad. We're comforted knowing Virginia doesn't have to watch this tragedy.
Train wreck.
Yeah, it's train wreck. She guided the Bears for 4 decades, based every business decision on what was best for the Bears after 3 martinis with her girlfriends at the club.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah. She a little sweet-looking lady.
She hated poor people. Don't be.
Okay, I'll assume she hated poor people. She gave operational control and title of president to her eldest son, Michael McCaskey, who served as chairman until being succeeded by brother George McCaskey in 2011. And that's been a disaster. Virginia, the matriarch of the Bears, daughter of George Hallis, leaves a legacy of class, dignity, humanity. Faith, family, and football was her credo. What else do I need to know here?
Mm-hmm.
McCaskey, the older of Hallis's 2 kids, never expected to find herself in charge. Her brother, George Muggs Hallis Jr., was being groomed to take over the team, but died suddenly of a heart attack in 1979.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, this is like Gladiator. If only you had been born a son, what a emperor you would have made.
Yeah, and she's like, but I'm a bitch.
But would you have ruled fairly? I would have ruled how you have taught me to rule, Father. Now be careful, my brother wants to choke you to death.
Yeah.
McCaskey's official title was Secretary to the Board of Directors. Despite her generally hands-off approach, she occasionally exercised ultimate authority on team decisions as matriarch of the family. One of those involved in a 1987 lawsuit brought by the children of her brother, which was resolved by a stock buyout of their shares. I didn't know this. A more recent reminder came in December 2014 when George McCaskey announced the firings of Mark Tressman and general manager Phil Emery. It was asked to describe his mother's role in the process. He said, she just gave the thumbs down, like Maximus.
Yeah.
Or, no, the other guy.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
Joaquin,
the other guy. Kill him. Kill the bears.
Okay.
Her final words on her deathbed was, Jay Cutler is still a douchebag.
Oh, my. Yeah. She holds a grudge, too. I like it.
I don't break out the horn much.
Oh, someone said she died knowing we beat the Packers, winning.
Oh, no, that's true. I forgot about that. Yep. She got to watch the Bears finally beat the Packers. All right, we'll give that to her. Well, now I feel glad. I'm happy they did now. Ish.
Yeah.
Not that it mattered. What else we got to know? I think I'm wrapping this story up. Her tenure as the Bears owner included the establishment of the Bears Care Program in 2005. I really don't care about that. McCaskey had 11 kids, 8 sons, 3 daughters. Jesus. She survived by her sons Patrick,
she got
Edward.
Lots of loads dropped in
She
her.
survived by her sons. I hope you get to give the eulogy. I really do. Let's talk about these loads. When did this woman have time to
The
even
only
watch?
thing she liked more than football was semen.
When did she have time to watch 21 grandchildren, 40 great-grandchildren, and 4 great-great-grandchildren? She's older than dirt.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
That's incredible. Wow. So, yeah, survived by her sons Patrick, Eddie, George, Richard, Brian, Joseph, daughters Ellen, Mary, and Ann. Holy Toledo. Man, talk about breaking a hip. I thought my hips hurt. How did she even walk upright? All right, so there we go. All right, we're all going to die. All right, so that takes care of that.
Got enough salute.
All right. Godspeed, Jenny. I don't know if she had a nickname.
I don't know either. Wasn't she like the princess of football or something?
The princess of football? No, I think that's Brittany Mahomes. She's the princess now. All right, hello.
So what I'm summing this conversation up is some sweet old lady died and the Bears still suck. Got it. Thanks for that.
Appreciate you.
Correct.
I don't know if I can improve on that.
Nope.
I mean, I don't know. I don't. I could. Taken in its in entirety, the Bears Still Suck song is a lot better than just playing the drop. It's actually a really well done song. Do you agree? That's not it. That's it right here. All right. So this might trigger you Bears fans. So anyways, I'd say to the Packers, enjoy, and to the Bears fans, just keep on doing what you're doing.
Times must we take this disgrace? Another Bears fan throwing insults in our face. The Packers are the greatest team to ever play the game.
Amen.
Even if from time to time they've been a little lame. How could you ever love a team with Jim McMahon?
Black field goal.
Even Porky Pig was as big a him. They got a reputation that's mostly based on luck. The Bears still suck. 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 They really, 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 really suck. Yes, still suck.
Listen, for you people that are upset I'm making fun of Grandma right now, even when I die, I know you're still going to call Biatch up and say that big hair music still sucks and probably ruin this radio station. So I wouldn't expect anything less.
Think that they're all headed every chance they get.
Hey!
We don't really hold a grudge because this is all in fun. As far as football rivalries, we're both number one. Still, we wouldn't mind seeing Ditka run over by a truck because the Bears.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
We have another plane incident. Not what you want to hear.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know
some planes.
There was a plane flying between Unalakleet and Nome, Alaska, and it has gone missing.
Dude, what is up with our plane sitch?
U.S. Coast Guard Public Affairs Officer Mike Salimo confirmed the HC-130 air crew is en route. Oh, search parties. Search rescue out. Plane never showed up. It was going to Nome. It's actually quite a few people up there. It's more than you would think in that place. Searchers on the ground reported an open water lead from Topkok. I think I'm probably not saying that right. To safety with ice on the other side. Helicopter or National Guard, yada, yada, yada. En route. I guess they kind of don't know really where to start looking because I think they were over the ocean, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a Bering airplane missing as it flew back to Nome from Unalakleet yesterday. The plane is considered missing. 9 people on board, 1 crew. Last contact at 3:18. So here we go again. Wow, that's getting old. You're missing another plane? Yes, we
I
are.
know.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And it's straight shot. It looks like it's over water, I think. So, searching over ice, yeah. Yeah, you think those things, they can't land on ice. You think that they're... Anyways. Here we go again.
Okay.
Moving along. Best of luck. I can see Nome from my porch.
That broad. Man, we kept her quiet for a while, haven't we?
Jesus.
That bitch ain't talked for a while. Okay, let's move on to other things that don't involve people dying.
Well, one thing that we do here that's also missing are facts. So at least we're staying consistent.
Hey, man, if there's anything I've learned, we don't need facts to make declarations.
Facts aren't very fun.
Hey, it is Working Naked Day.
Well,
which, if you work outside,
hey.
Might be terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure who can get away with this. And why did we pick February 7th for it? Now, the name of the holiday is suggestive, but it's actually about working from home. The naked part is optional. Idea may have sounded absurd a couple years ago, but with remote work on the rise, discover how to work at peak productivity while at your most comfortable state is the idea. It was created by home office expert.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I was hoping this wasn't for the welding profession.
Right. Right. Or cooks. Lisa Canarak, she founded this holiday along with the Working Naked brand when she quit her demanding corporate job almost 20 years ago in favor of working full-time from home. Obviously not a common decision back then. But yeah, so it's not exactly about working naked, but it could be if you wanted it to be.
So about the worst jobs you could do naked.
Yeah.
Worst jobs you could do naked. I'll start with...
definitely being in a kitchen.
Right. I was going to say astronaut.
Pubes.
I was going to say astronaut.
What?
An
Why?
astronaut.
Why?
Well, you need a spacesuit to Oh, I see. Well, if you're in the thing.
If you're in the space station, you're just there with, zero gravity floppers.
And how do we know they're not naked?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I bet they have.
The only ones I would know are the other astronauts.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose they have live feeds, but.
How about grade school teachers?
Yeah, anything with the kids would be bad. That'd be bad. Yeah. Anything. Yeah.
Who's the septic tank guy that gets down in the tank? Make sure your
that would be bad.
Septic
too.
flap is still working.
Bus drivers.
Bus drivers, not great. Mall Santa. Jesus. Yeah. Well, again, kids.
Right.
Where are we going? Where are you going with this, John?
Right.
Where are you going with it?
Yeah. Yeah. What about, cops would be bad too.
Well, Sure.
Where are they going to keep their handcuffs? Are they going to wear their belt and still be naked? It's just the belt?
I was trying to do, thinking of my buddy Doug. He does asbestos removal.
Yeah.
And fiberglass and lead and stuff like that.
Right.
And then strippers? No, wait.
Any sort of construction would be bad too because like the sawdust and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Or hairstylists. Yeah. Because they get the hair slivers.
Hey, what if you're the Pope?
Fine. You just need a hat, from what I understand. Shane texted in and said the Alaskan Triangle is a real thing.
Oh, really?
Seriously freaky, unexplained snit happens up there.
I guess I've heard of that.
There's a documentary about it, series about it. That's worth watching. Thanks, Shane. I'll check that out.
Is it just called the Alaskan Triangle?
I guess so.
Sounds spooky.
Yeah. I'll check that out.
I wonder what started that.
Should we Google it?
The Alaskan Triangle, you guys.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Disappearing into thin air. Legends of America.
Does it encompass Nome? That's where they were flying to, I believe.
Let's see. How
about a butcher working naked in a... No. Right.
It'd be cold.
Does that involve Nome? Because that would include the Alaskan Triangle.
Let's see. Trying to find what it encompasses. An area between, how do you say the U one? Ukajivik, Anchorage, and Juneau?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where that's at.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Doesn't say what started the whole...
well, I need to read about it.
The disappearance. Right. Well, take all the time you got.
Well,
I got Paul here.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out.
All
How
right.
many people have vanished in 20,000 disappearances?
Oh, come on.
You've got to be kidding me.
Because
Since the 1970s?
They probably run out of gas half the time because they forgot how far they got to fly over a mountain.
Is that people or seals?
20,000 people.
I don't believe that. Although, if you go back since the beginning of time, or historic,
Since the 70s.
or flight, sure. Bermuda Triangle would be the same. But the Bermuda eats up ships, too. So that number would be higher. Planes and ships. I don't know if that takes...
Unusual magnetic activity.
Oh, yeah. Then you get eaten by...
Others suggest extraterrestrial activity. Watch your butthole.
Oh, watch your butthole.
Watch your butthole.
Oh, watch your butthole.
Rugged wilderness, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's all going to be... If you go down there, the bears are going to get you. Whatnot. Yeah, crazy.
They can smell the menstruation.
Well, I might have to check out that friggin' documentary series. That sounds awesome.
No, don't even watch it.
I'm going to.
Nope.
Okay, it is also National Bubblegum Day. I know you're not a huge gum fan. It is also a hug an addict or alcoholic day.
Come to think of it, I kind of like to see my Supercuts haircut lady naked next time I get a haircut. She had huge bazookas.
Hope she's not listening.
Oh, whatever. Hey.
Charge them double if you are listening.
Oh, they were doubles.
Oh, my God. National Fettuccine Alfredo Day.
Nice.
Yeah, I know you're a fan of that. Go to the Olive Garden. You pig.
I wonder if the people that work at Portobello die a little on the inside every time we mention Olive Garden.
Yeah, they probably do. And you know what? Real Italians die a little time every time you mention fettuccine Alfredo, too, because it's not actually an Italian dish at all.
It is a quick trip. Right next to the meatball, baby. 3 minutes in the microwave. Oh, yeah. I feel like I've been transported to Italy. Anyways.
You're such a turd.
Love it.
Oh, my God.
Good quick trip plug there. You led me right in there.
My God.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Storms in southern Oregon caused power outages this week, so a local TV reporter was taking it to the streets, talking to some kids about it live.
Future DJs. Here we go. Cue it up.
Dude, you are rolling the dice, my man.
Nope.
Here we go.
When me and my sister were playing cars, all we heard was like a big boom, and then we just were shook, and we didn't know what happened, so we went outside, and we were like, oh, there's a fire. And then I went to go grab my dad's fire extinguisher and gave it to him. Someone called the cops and the fire department, and that's all I heard.
Tell me, please. And lie to me if you have to. Tell me that was an F-bomb.
Huge F-bomb.
Oh, yeah.
But he dropped it like it was nothing.
Yeah, right. Dude. Do you know what your son said today?
Dude,
No.
Otherwise, that was a perfect soundbite.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
He sounds like an old pro already.
Right. Just the F-bomb. Just casual.
Yeah, just don't acknowledge it. Just move on. And if the reporter who was there, and he clearly just let it go and didn't go, oh, my God, son,
Right.
the children are evil.
Right.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Right.
Just act normal.
Let it go.
Don't panic.
Yep.
It's just a word.
Reporter unfazed. The young girl gave a pretty big smile. The boy looked at the reporter like, but kept moving.
Oh, yeah.
It was perfect.
The little boy's like, who's your boy? Who's your boy? That's awesome. Play it again. Play it one more time.
Okay. All right.
When me and my sister were playing cars, all we heard was like a big boom, and then we just were shook, and we didn't know what happened, so we went outside, and we were like, oh, there's a fire. And then I went to go grab my dad's fire extinguisher and gave it to him. Someone called the cops and the fire department, and that's all I heard.
So here's the thing, breaking this down further. You clearly know by the phrasing his dad has dropped that 1 billion times, like in every sentence.
And you know
probably twice.
And you know the kid casually says it all the time.
Yes.
So
yes.
it's right.
That's outstanding.
It was outstanding.
Yeah. See, look at him. He's a normal kid. Don't be frightened. It's just a word.
It's fine.
Don't be skirt.
It is just a word.
Better dip him in holy water. He's in trouble.
I know. Oh, trust me, people have much to say about it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Take him away from the parents. The parents are... Yeah. When did you learn the F word, do you think?
Oh, early on.
Yeah, it was pretty early on.
My dad has a... You know that line in Christmas Story where they were talking about how the dad would swear words together?
Yeah. Like people working clay?
Yeah. That was my dad, too, and it was so many swear words together. So many.
My dad wasn't an F-bomb dropper, but the S word and, I mean, that stuff was around, but it was very normal. It wasn't, he didn't say it out of anger. It was just kind of part of the conversation. Like, you going to eat your potatoes, you little schnithead? And then I'd look at him like, I don't know what a schnithead is.
Aw.
But I'll do my best.
Sorry, you should not have been called names by your dad. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It made me the man I am today. Made me the bitter, angry, possessed man I am today. No, it's fine. It's all fine.
My dad did it was usually directed at farm equipment.
Yes. Why did he call your mother a piece of farm equipment?
Because she's a hoe. Son of a bitch, you set me up.
It's time for dinner, you old hay baler. Is it time for dinner?
So when he was fixing it and something would go wrong.
Right.
It was,
Pinch,
and it was the C word. It was.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it was.
Wow.
It was everything. It was sea sucker. It was.
Oh, that C word.
No, and the other C word, it was MFer. It was every swear word you have ever heard put together, and then some of them doubled up on.
Wow.
It was, dude, and it's funny because at remotes, people have come up to me that I've worked with my dad, and they're like, he really knows how to swear, and I was like, yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
actually,
and they're like, yeah, he's got kind of a temper, and I was like, oh yeah,
yeah, just I guess I swear a lot. I love the F-bomb. Lots of golf course swearing, but out of the goodness, it's not from a place of anger.
Right.
It's a place from self inner perspective.
Right.
You idiot. You don't want to miss a 2-foot putt.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you hear them do it on the PGA too. Everybody.
Right.
Hear it all over the place.
Totally. I think that's any sort of sport thing, because we do that too. When you screw up riding, when you do whatever, you get after yourself. You're like, oh, I effed that up. That was my F up, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Totally.
I was going to say, I'm surprised I don't swear on the air more than I do, but I actually do. So that doesn't make sense either. F it.
Reflection.
Yeah, reflection. Be okay.
I know. I'm frightened for you to answer the phone calls right now.
Oh, well, I have one. Yes?
Kind of weird. I got a 27-year-old and a 30-year-old dude and a chick, and I don't think I've ever heard my kids ever swear.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you?
Do you swear?
You didn't swear at all?
A lot, unfortunately.
Interesting.
Okay.
Mostly golfing, and it's not F yes, it's F no, or where's it at?
Golfing, see. There you go. There you have it.
Well, you must have a calming, fatherly effect. They respect their parents. So we found some kids that finally respect their guardians.
Yeah, there you go.
Unbelievable.
And on the food side, how many times you have to eat a meal in the front seat of your dad's truck?
A lot, actually.
A lot. I know. He told you to go to the truck a lot. I remember.
Yeah, I was in the truck, told to get in the truck quite a bit. Yeah.
Was there an F word involved in that or no?
It wasn't out of anger. It was more out of disappointment. When we would be deer hunting and I'd say I was cold. And he'd tell me to go wait in the truck. At least he didn't want to go. He was like, go to your mommy. It wasn't insulting. It was just more like very factual. It's like, you little pussy, go wait in a truck. We'll finish up the hunt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But this many years later, you're over it, aren't you? Or no?
No.
No? I didn't think so.
I'm more mad at myself. I'm more mad at myself than I am my dad by a million.
I love you guys. Have a good
night. Have a good weekend. Love you too.
Weird stuff. Hello? Hello.
Hello. So, I never swore, and then I got to college. Tale as old as time.
Here.
The outside world influenced you.
Yes.
What became your favorite phrase or words in the swear category?
So, being a nerd, we have a saying, crit happens, based on shit happens.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that.
All right. Fair enough. There we go. Well, this is all research, so everything's fine.
Oh.
Everything's fine.
When are you going to publish your findings?
Well, it's
I'm
very busy.
Got a doctor's appointment.
Well, at least you're honest about it.
I'll make a note of it. All right, man. See you later.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. This is so funny. Growing up on the farm, my dad swore all the dang time. Amen. I didn't know that sea-sucker was a bad word. I used it in second grade in casual convo. I learned the hard way that was not a term to casually throw out. We also had to bring in a joke to tell the class and learn prick wasn't a word we could throw out either. Bro, I went through that too in second grade. I didn't know prick was a word you couldn't use.
It's just she stabbed her finger. What's the problem?
Yep.
That's so funny.
Totally.
That's a great word. That's a word that's really out of circulation.
Yeah.
And I love that word.
Yeah.
Prick. That's a good one.
It's because it's got the hard.
Yeah. It's just it's
hard consonants.
And maybe you don't know what it is, and that's your problem. But you're a prick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like it. I like it. It doesn't even sound dirty.
Right.
It's just I don't know. That's a G-rated thing for me.
Totally.
So cool. That's nice to say that on the air again.
Second grade just busted out.
Second grade. Yes. See that? Generationally.
Farm kids, dude.
Yeah. Nothing ever changes. I love it.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.